Welcome to Dragonman in descends into Avernus.
Bam, bam, bam.
I am Devon, your DM, and this is Josh, the Dragonman.
Yes, I'm the Dragon Man. Also, I'm Spruce Main, philanthropist.
So we're gonna try and play D&D today.
We'll see how it turns out. It might be extremely bad.
But it might be very fun or good or not. It's who knows? It's anyone's guess. Um, Now our adventure starts in Baldur's Gate,
Woo!
a city that is filled to the brim with crime. It has seen an influx of refugees lately, and there's rumors going about that the city far to the east, known as Elturel in the land of Elturgard, has just disappeared, vanished in thin air, and refugees have come from there, and they are flooding the gates of Baldur's Gate. The local police force, the Flaming Fist, is doing their best to try and slow the income of these refugees. Uh, Quite vitally, I may say. I don't know how Dragonman feels about that, but um, ever since they have been removed from their normal positions and jobs, crime is even more rampant inside the city. And right now, we are in the lower city. The symbol of Dragonman has been lifted above the Flaming Fist's headquarters, calling him to the Basilisk Gate.
I came as soon as I saw the symbol.
Um, a man turns to you. He has an eye patch. His fists are bloodied. He's been dealing with some things, and he says, "Oh, Dragon Man, we've been expecting you. We need your help." This is Captain Zod. You've ran into him before.
What's going on?
Well, it's become real hard to do our normal work, and I'm afraid it's just too much for the Flaming Fist to deal with it. And but you the which I mean, I'll be honest, we don't really like that we have to work with you. But in this case, we'll make an exception. You have our word we will not do anything to harm you, but we got to find out what's going on with the Dead 3 cult. They're back.
Hmm. Yes, I've taken them down before. Shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, find their lair and wipe it out. That's all I ask. It We only got 10 days before the commanding company comes back. And who knows what'll happen once that happens. I don't really believe about cities that disappear, about these refugees, but I leave you in good hands. I have a contact actually at the Elf Song Tavern that might know something about the Dead 3 cults.
Hmm. That's a very helpful lead. Thank you. I'll head there right away. And then he just
Right.
kind of vanishes. You know,
And
the guy turns his back as he's talking, and when he turns back, Dragon Man's gone.
got it. Okay. Yeah. Do. You end up at the Elf Song Tavern, of which there is a giant ogre that's fallen asleep out in front of the tavern.
Okay. Um, Before I go inside, I'm gonna kind of find a dark corner or like an alleyway that I can go into,
Yes.
and I'm going to actually use my shape changing ability
Okay.
to make myself look like more of like a roguish elf type guy. So
Sure, sure.
like I've got a scar on my face and an eye patch there and all that, and then I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. By the way, is your sidekick with you?
No, no, Robin the Kenku is not with me.
Okay. Okay.
He
So you
he
walk in.
he would be too recognizable.
This is not a tavern you would be a local at. You may have heard some things, but immediately when you walk in, you hear the sound of an elf woman singing, just emanating in the air.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
and of course, there's tons of tavern patrons sitting around. They look like there's a ship. There's someone that looks like a drunk shipwright with no eyebrows. There's a there's a someone, a scar-faced, presumably burglar, that is flipping a coin. There is someone that is scribbling their private thoughts and observations in a small book, looking over the tavern. There is a jovial, strong-jawed rat catcher with a bellowing laugh. I don't know how you know these things, but you do. There is um, a gregarious astrologer who loves to gamble, who currently has no gambling partners, and a snooty apothecary wearing a colorful cape. And then, of course, there's the bartender. To your right is stairs that go up, and you're just on the main floor here at the bottom, and there's like 4 tables.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk up to the bartender and I'm so bartender. What can you tell me about this cult of the three that's been rising?
Cult of. What about it? Should we be worried?
I was just wondering if you had any information about it. I'd love to join them.
Well, that kind of talk and the entire. Oh, do they even hear it? Nah. I see. I see. Are you a fan?
Oh, very much so.
Maybe just have a drink on me. Are you enjoying the music?
He's quite lovely.
Hmm.
Is she here often?
Oh, it's not a person; it's a ghost. That's what brings people into the tavern.
I see.
And somewhere along the way, the song changes. And he says, "That can't be a coincidence. I've never heard these lyrics before."
And can I discern what the lyrics are?
Do you know Elvish?
I do.
Then yes. Yes, you can. And I am not going to sing it. Or I mean, under certain circumstances I would, but it's too long for that. So show. I can read it out loud for the camera or the microphone.
Okay.
Oh, sing a song of Elturiel, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs, in fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Elturiel, when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet, from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty Hell Riders, take up your swift, keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Ithuriel, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companions' light until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturiel until our final breath.
So I'm I'm going to look at the bartender and ask. So did you understand it?
I did.
Aye,
Uh,
it's an old favorite.
you know the song?
Oh, aye. We used to sing it a
Oh,
lot.
really? You know what? You should speak with a customer that just came in just recently. Her name is Tarina. Upstairs.
Aye, I think I'll do that. Thank you. And I'm gonna lay a couple of gold on the counter there.
Okay. Why, thank you. Go ahead and add an inspiration point just so we have one.
Oh, neat. All right. And then I'm gonna make my way upstairs to find Tinrail. Is that what her name was?
Tarina. Or
Tarina.
Tarina, however you want to say
Tarina.
it.
I'm gonna wander upstairs to find her.
Mm-hmm. When you get upstairs, um, hold on. Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. You can see a woman. She looks like a bandit, and she is currently playing a game of Baldur's Bones with a group of people. And it looks like she wins an entire pot. And it looks like a few people went all in and lost to her, and they all look mad, but they get up and walk away while she looks smug as a bird, probably a blue jay.
Goddamn Blue Jays. I'm going to walk up to her and say, "You wouldn't have to be Tarina, would you?"
Who's asking?
I am just a person looking for information on the cult of the Dead Three.
I bet she spins around looking at you. I might know something, but if you want to know what I know, then I would need help with something.
What do you need?
A whole bunch of pirates are coming after me. I need them to be dealt with.
I think I can do that.
Good, it shouldn't be long. They'll be here at any moment.
Well, what's...
Do you fancy a game of Baldur's Bones while we wait?
Why, sure. I'm a little rusty. It's been a while since I played, but I can't see any harm in it.
Do you not come down to the lower city often?
Ah,
We all play this game down here.
unfortunately, I'm usually too busy with work.
I see. Very well. Have you ever played poker?
I know poker.
It's very similar. I'm sure you'll be fine. And actually, I might have a handout that explains it. Bones. Oh no. Do I not? Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. I'm got it right here. So first we each put an ante into the pot. How much money do you have on you?
I'm afraid I've only got about 8 gold.
Okay, let's start it off simple. We'll go with the cheap. Make it cheap. 1 gold piece. each put up 1 gold piece, and then we can play.
All right. He just kind of
Right.
sets down the gold piece on the table.
Okay. Cool. She does too. Now we each roll 3 dice. Do you have dice, or do I need to lend you some?
I'm afraid I'll need you to lend me some.
All right. Actually, we could take one of these, and it's from other players, and she gives you a dice and a dice roller. Supposed. Yep. So let's go ahead and roll for a second. Actually, it's like blackjack, not poker.
Okay.
Even better.
Blackjack is so much easier.
It is. If you get 21, uh, whoever has the highest number wins. But if it goes over 21, you bust.
Okay.
So roll a 3d6. And she's going to roll a 3d6. Now, do you want to up the ante?
Hey, I'll throw in another one.
Okay. I will too. So, do you want to stand or roll?
I'll roll. So, do I roll all 3 again, or?
No, you roll another d6.
Oh, just another one? Okay.
And then add that to your total. And I'll roll a 1d6.
Oh.
All right. I'll roll again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One more time.
So, 15.
One more time. I stay.
At 17?
Yep.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do? Whoa.
Sorry.
So what I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
is he's gonna roll again, but he's gonna try and use his sleight of hand to make it so that he rolls a 6 and a 3.
Yeah, that should be a DC 15.
Oh shit! I don't have sleight of hand as fuck. I thought I had as proficient. It's still gonna happen. It's just. Ow!
What was that maneuver you just tried?
My hand slipped as I was rolling them. Sorry about that. Happens every now and then.
Go ahead and roll 2d6. Ooh.
And they must.
It looks like the pot is mine.
Aye, that's a fun little game.
Aye, you want to go again?
I'd love to.
I warn you, though, I'm really good at winning.
Yeah, it seems that way.
All right. 1 gold.
Let's make this interesting. 3.
Sure. All right, let's roll. Yes. I think I'll up the ante. Let's put in 2 more gold.
All right.
All right. I'll go first. I'm gonna hit. Hit attempt again. Yep, 13. And one more time. Okay, so let me double check that. 9, 10,
17.
11, 12, 17. All right, that's stay.
All right. So let me roll. That's 11. 15. 17. 18.
Oh my god.
And I'll stay.
Well, good on you. Here's your gold. And she gives you 5 gold. And you have the 5 gold that you put up, so you should have a total of 10 gold from this game, technically total.
Yep, puts me at 11.
And as soon as you're finishing this game, you hear a group bust through the door. Ah, Tyrina! I can smell her. And it goes quiet.
At the sound of them breaking through the door and saying that, I'm going to stand up and walk down the stairs and say, "Excuse me, gentlemen, do you have a problem here?"
No, unless you want a problem. They all start brandishing their weapons slowly.
Well, you see,
And you see 6 of them and a captain and 5 others.
Well, you see, gentlemen, the problem I'm having here is I was having quite the delightful evening, and then you came in and started making a ruckus, interrupting my evening. That's not a very smart thing to do.
Why do you say that, elf?
And with him saying that, I'm just going to jam my palm into his face.
Oh, okay. The captain?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Oops. I just yeeted out of the game.
Hang on for momentary technical difficulties.
Indeed. This thing I want to double check. Bandit. How much HP are they supposed to have normally? The captains. Oh, okay. It's not going to be that high. But right, give me an attack roll.
Oh shit!
So I forgot to mention, he only has 1 good eye.
Nice.
Are you poking out his bad one, or his good one?
Actually, I was planning on ramming it right into his, just right in the middle of the face, but yeah, I'll hit his good eye.
All right, yeah, hit his good eye. Yeah, that sounds good. This always happens.
And so that's 8 damage.
Nice.
And then I am actually going to spend a key point to hit him 2 more times.
Sure. And he says, "Ow, my good eye!" You hit with the last attack.
Okay. For another 6 damage.
Hey, nice. And the rest of them are like, "Captain," and he goes to his knees holding his face. The rest of them they're immediately gonna, they're gonna just, they're just gonna, basically surround you. And each one is going to take an attack.
Okay.
Which I'm just gonna have them roll flat d20s, so that'll be 5 flat d20s. Do any of those hit?
No.
All right, it is your turn then.
Okay, I'm going to turn to one of the other ones, and I'm actually going to draw my dagger here, and I'm going to slash the one to my left.
Okay. You kill you. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, so I just kind of like stab him and slice his jugular.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I'm actually going to spend another key point to attack the one to his left.
Okay. Yep. It hits.
For 9 damage.
All right. It should kill them too, actually. So how do you
Neat.
want to do that?
Him, I just punch him twice and he just collapse. He just collapses.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. All right. Terrania comes down the stairs with a crossbow. He says, "Ah, you're looking for me again, Deadeye. Well, not today. Your day is going. You're going to die." And she shoots her crossbow at him, and or no, she shoots her crossbow on one of the other people that are surrounding you, probably taking them out too. The captain seems to come too. And he just says, "You'll pay for that." And he gets up and he attacks you 2 times with a scimitar. Big
Okay.
weapon. 16 and oh, well, you get a free attack on that. Second one.
Okay, well, the first one does hit.
Mm.
Also, his rolls are hidden.
Oh, yeah. The first one's a 16 for 5 slashing damage,
Okay.
and the second one was a crit fail.
Okay,
So
so
you get a free attack on that natural one.
okay, so I'm going to kind of slash my dagger at him,
All right.
and I doubt I hit.
You don't.
That's
But it is your turn. Or the other guy is going to take his one other. Oop. Nope, he doesn't hit you either. So it's your turn.
all right. So at the captain, I'm going to throw my bat. Or no, he's right next to me. So throwing it wouldn't matter. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
um, so yeah, I'm going to slash at him with my dagger again.
Ooh, he repels it.
Oof. And then no, not that one. Then I am going to spend my last key point here to punch him twice. Neat.
They both definitely hit.
For another 9 damage.
That's pretty good. Okay. And everyone in the tavern doesn't even seem to be bothered by this fight, by the way. We're just kind of watching while like drinking, just like hanging out, watching this go on. Tarina shoots the other guy that's right next to you, and all you have left is the captain dealing with you.
Mm-hmm.
And he attacks you 2 times. One for 20 for 9 slashing damage.
Ow.
And the other one misses.
Ooh.
And it is your turn.
So that last hit actually kind of hit me pretty badly.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna stop trying with the dagger because it's not obviously not going through whatever defenses he has, and I'm just gonna punch him.
Okay.
And it
It misses.
the hit he gave me, it just really just it hit me so hard that it just kind of threw me off balance in my fighting stance.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So she's trying to load her crossbow right now, and he's gonna attempt to grab you, seeing you weakened.
Okay. And that'll be
For 9 on his athletics.
And then is it strength or dexterity?
It's strength or dexterity. Yes.
Neat. 16? And would
There
it
you
be a
go.
save or just a check?
Either, or I think it's just a check because it's a skill check.
Oh, okay. Then don't ignore that. I clicked the wrong thing. It's even better!
And it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to punch him again. Jesus Christ. I'm just totally thrown off my game.
All right. She's going to attempt to attack him. Oh, she's still struggling loading her crossbow bolt.
Well, damn.
Well, shit. I don't know. I don't know what to do right now. He's gonna say, "Hey, what do I pay you for?" He's like annoyed by this. All my men has come down, but he just pulls out he just throws money on the ground. It's just like a shit ton of gold, and people start to take to it, like the other patrons. And some of them join the fight. It is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna put everything I have into another hit.
You hit.
Suck it.
All right, but it is her turn. It's like this has to be the one. And she hits for 4 damage. Oh, that actually kills him.
Woo!
And everyone in the tavern, that's like now everyone's just going to the gold and just picking it up. The strategy didn't seem to work for him. And Tarina says, "Well, thank you, friend."
Hey, I think I've earned a little extra compensation. He's just kind of holding up his bloodied arm.
Yes, you have. So, here's what I'll tell you. Let's go somewhere quiet, just in case.
Hey,
One of these back rooms should do. I don't think there's anyone in here. And she goes to a room on the left, and it's just like an empty cubicle with a table and some chairs.
All right. I'm gonna follow her in.
Yeah, and she says, "Here, have this," and she takes out a potion of healing for you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna uncork it and drink it. That's what, 2d4 or something like that.
2d4 plus 2. And she says, "Several blocks from here is a public bathhouse with a walled garden and frolicking nymphs carved into its front gates. Followers of the Dead Three have been seen coming and going from the bathhouse. And I'm told there's a secret door inside that leads to a dungeon. That's where the killers are hiding."
Hey, thank you much, lass. That'll be very helpful. And
Well, now, I don't have pirates after me. It's a good day.
say, if you don't mind me asking before you leave, what were they after you for?
Oh, just a mutiny.
Huh?
It wasn't my fault, I promise.
Oh, I don't care. I was just curious. And
Now I'm a free woman.
well, if you find yourself in need of work, you could always head over to Main Incorporated. I hear they're always looking for handy people to hire.
I'll keep that in mind. It could be a step up. Thank you.
And I'm gonna step up and walk over to the bartenders. So, do you know of any place that I could rent a room for the night?
Oh, you could rent one here. We have rooms upstairs.
What's the going price?
4 copper pieces.
All right. And he lays a gold down on the counter.
He takes it. You want change?
No, don't worry about it. Send up a meal.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And then
Will do.
he's
To whom am I sending a meal up to?
you know what? Send it to Tyrina over there.
Aye, will do.
And then he's gonna go up to his room and patch up his wounds the best he can, what's left of them, and
Okay.
try to get some sleep.
All right. You sleep comfortably in the night. Not without hearing some of the screams from the outside.
It's the lower city, so
Yeah.
all right. Woo! Key points back, health back.
That was a good test. Almost killed you, but we're good.
No, it worked out. I mean, it wasn't even like it was trying to kill me. It was just the dice roll. So I mean, it's not that bad of a thing.
Mm-hmm. You do hear like someone's like, psh, 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 psh. You're sending stone.
What do you
I mean,
want?
you would only know what Robin.
Huh?
I'm just. Oh yeah, Robin is just saying if you're okay. He hasn't heard from you.
I'm fine, Robin. Meet me at a. There's a bathhouse in the Undercity. I hope you heard. I hope you heard some of what was going on.
Roger. Should I be role playing Robin?
Yeah, I think so. Just because otherwise I'm talking to myself for that bit. It's like.
So you make your way up to the bathhouse, but first I should actually put this. Let's take a break.
Okay.
If you want to pause the video recording.
Yep.